Maybe I think in life, if you persist and if you have this drive to just put an end to it, just to accomplish it, I think maybe you will. I couldn't form sentences, I think, first half of my life. So reading helps a lot. Reading books, I'm pointing out there because all of my some of my books are over here. So yeah, reading helped a lot. Reading helped me to observe more. It was as though there were hidden doors inside my head, and that opened now. Like they wanted information incoming all the time. It was like that. So I used to observe everything and articulate my sentences to the best of my abilities, so that I don't make a fool of myself in front of people, because I couldn't. I just couldn't. I was making sentences that were not making any real sense. Or maybe some of them I thought had a deeper truth, but I just couldn't frame them the way I wanted to. So there's that. And then I started reading Ludwig Wittgenstein. The two books, the two philosophical books that he published. One was posthumously published, that was called Philosophical Investigation, and then there was one which was called Tractatus. I think it was in Philosophical Investigations, I think, where he talked about how we shouldn't speak if we should be silent if we don't know what we're talking about. Wittgenstein. So yeah, when I was in college, I was very attracted to this person who, was talking about these kind of things, and I was like, okay, I want to know how his brain works. So I digged up a little bit, and I understood how important it is to frame the right sentences. Sometimes, I mean, if you have, and it's coming from me because I had been, the more you F around, the more you find out. So I was in that state for a while, but it can lead to severe, I think, stress as well, because you're always trying to compete with yourself. You're never stopping. It's just a thing now. Like you cannot like you gotta outdo yourself all the time if you want to be better in speaking English, in being able to form your ideas. I think the deeper truth also lies on the fact that how you're thinking about the world changes the way your sentences are constructed, the way your sentences are constructed. So it's about how you see things from inside, not from, it's just not about. You can practice, let's say, phrases, like that have already been said. So you can spit them out. You can talk. You can speak them out while you're trying to be smart in front of someone, and that could give people a good impression about you. There's one thing. And then there's another level, another state to forming sentences in your head, which is when you have to stop and think about what you want to talk about, and that just doesn't make you look cool and like a deep thinker, but it also allows you to not get in trouble, to be mindful, and to be very, I think it gives you a smart, just saying by the looks of it, to be able to just sit down, relax, and think, and then talk. I think, yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, nothing beats that. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I would definitely say that. Yeah, so from being nonsensical to being here where I am trying to find out what goes on inside my head. A lot has changed over the past couple of years since I haven't been able to do what I really wanted to do all my life, which is to act. And yeah, I lost. I failed in it tragically, quite tragically actually. The very cherished memory that I have in my head now of something I didn't even experience. What I'm trying to say is, like, at the moment, because I'm so driven about being that thing that I wanted to be, which is to be able to act, get paid by it, to be able to learn and experience those nuances of life that acting allows for. I had all of that. I had all of those that this baggage of dream that I stopped enjoying my life. Basically, I think about all the moments I missed with my family, my friends, my people, where I told them, I can't, I don't want to do this. And I think the good part is to know and to accept that perhaps we can never be that one thing that we wanted to be, like the way we wanted to be. And the answer is there. You can be who you really always wanted to be, in, let's say, in another place, in another dimension. You don't really have to be a part of, the industry associated with it, or, the name that you wanted to be a part of, the brand you wanted to be associated with. Either it's Hollywood, Bollywood, or whatever. You have to let go of that, and you have to accept that perhaps, you can never be who you really wanted to be all your life. But chances are you can be much greater, you can be much more well suited at a place, at an idea, where, you experience the entire satisfaction that you had been looking forward to from that one dream. So, in the end, I think we have to shatter the dreams. We have to deal with the cards we're dealt with. Change your perspective about, what you're so exhausted by trying to reach this dream, and then you understand that it's not written in your cards, or maybe this is not the right time. So it's never the end. Never. It's always, you gotta look out. You have to search for more, and life can throw shit. And it does. And you feel worthless. You feel invaluable. You feel without a purpose. I think in those moments, we have to just, stand tall and face that challenge, and tell ourselves that maybe, if not this, something else. There are a lot of things that you can do. You just don't have to be a keyboard player. You can be the orchestra. So there are larger pictures that play. There are smaller pictures that proves to be the biggest battles of our lives. But if we can cross those small battles, I think the larger picture is quite beautiful. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, see ya. Bye.